Hello. Today we're going to talk about what I posed in a question yesterday. Is depression a disability? So let me answer that question from the beginning. The answer is yes. So in the U.S., it's considered a disability. Depression is considered a disability by the Americans with Disabilities Act. Um, and under that act, reading here, a disability is defined as a physical or mental impairment that substantially limits one or major life activities. So some of those disorders, kind of what I faced when I was on, because I did take disability back in 2016 when I was facing depression issues and was later diagnosed with bipolar. If working, sleeping, concentrating, communicating, or caring for oneself becomes an issue, then you have a major depressive disorder and you can have disability. So I just wanted to address that. Some of the things that you can do to help support with depression is mental and emotional strategies. So some of the things that I do to combat it is one, self-compassion, right? Taking care of oneself, reframing negative thoughts, journaling. I do journal every day. Talk about my day, write down challenges, wins, losses, whatever the case may be. So just journaling helps with your mental and emotional health. And setting small, achievable goals. I talked about that a little bit when I was exercising, right? Started off a few minutes a day walking the dog. Now I'm up to about an hour a day, and I just commit to 30 minutes per day. And I do way more than that because I do extra activities. So start small, start achievable goals, and set them small, and then work your way up. Okay. Physical activity is some of the things that I was talking about earlier in earlier videos, but exercising regularly. So I do at least 30 minutes a day, Monday through Friday. Saturday, I do a 1 mile run. Sunday is my rest day. So you do have to have a day of rest. But exercising, prioritizing sleep. So I did other videos before about 8 o'clock. I cut my phone off, right? Put it down. By 9 o'clock, I'm asleep. 6 a.m., I wake up and get myself ready, do my meditation, read my word for the day, do a pre-workout, and then head to the gym. And that's how I start my day. And then after the gym, it's time to go to work. So that's how I kind of prioritize sleeping. Eating nutritious food. This is something that I'm working on. I don't eat bad food, but occasionally if a Krispy Kreme comes my way, I may have it. Halloween just passed, so a lot of candy in the house. So I do partake, but I do need to eat better and do better. So I challenge you to do the same. And then limit alcohol and drug use. So I don't use drugs other than the drugs that I'm prescribed by a doctor. But alcohol use is really just being around friends. You know, I'm an introvert, so I do have partake in alcohol just to kind of relax me so I can be in the mood to chat, right? Because that's something that I'm not good with, even though I'm doing this video, but this is just to help you and help me become better. Mindfulness and relaxation. So meditation and deep breathing. I talked about that. I do that every morning. Spend time in nature. I do walk the dog in the morning. I go outside and I spend time out. The sun actually is beaming down on me right now. Thank you, Lord. And spending time in nature is actually good for your mental health. Social and lifestyle support. So connecting with others, volunteering or helping others, engaging in enjoyable activities. Everybody does not like the same thing. So try to find something that you're into. Me is finances. That's why I have mental and money. I do the mind and then I do the money. So I'm kind of a jack of both trades. So I enjoy doing these videos, explaining things to you, breaking it down so you understand, and helping you live a better life. And seek professional help. Definitely you want a therapist. As I said in previous videos, you want to be open and honest once you do get a therapist. That's the only way you're going to benefit from it, to understand your past, to know what your present is looking like, and then to navigate your future. Taking medication, I do that every day. Once you're diagnosed, you work with a therapist, a psychiatrist, and they will prescribe you the medication to take. Don't self medicate. Please talk to a doctor. And there are also online therapy options too if you just can't physically get to therapy. I do mine virtually now since COVID, so it's been virtual for the past 3 years. All right, so that's what I wanted to leave you with today. And I have to hit you with a Bible verse as always. We're going to go to Psalms 34, verse 18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.